Each time she straightens your tie, you'll know the lady's in love.
Others may have had more personality, greater stage presence, better arrangers. Sarah Vaughan had an ally that never left her, her voice.
It means the lady's in love with you.
She had one of the most memorable voices in all of music, a husky, resonant contralto, a cello-like mid-range, an upper register worthy of an angel, and pinpoint control over every note. Sarah Vaughan could easily have sung opera if she wanted to, but she preferred jazz, and the jazz world is grateful that she did.
She had a greater range, a greater flexibility than any pop artist that I've ever known or ever heard.
Les Davis is the host of WNEW Radio's legendary Make-Believe Ballroom.
And she was the most relaxed, the most secure singer I've ever known. And why not, when you consider her instrument?
I can give you anything but
The daughter of a carpenter, Sarah Vaughan was born in Newark in 1924. Her mother sang in the church choir, and by the age of 12, Sarah had joined her. Her first big break came at the Apollo Theater in 1942. She accepted a dare to sing here on what was supposed to be amateur night. Amateur night had actually occurred 2 nights earlier, so Sarah went on stage with the pros. The irony was lost on no one. Sarah Vaughan was clearly no amateur.
Billy Eckstein was so taken with her that he recommended her to Earl Father Hines, and Sarah began with the Hines Band.
Sarah Vaughan quickly established herself as one of the 2 leading jazz singers of the 1940s. Only Ella Fitzgerald came close. Today, WNEW Radio's Mark Simone spoke with Miss Fitzgerald by telephone.
To me, and as she always will be, a legacy of music. She knew what she was doing, she knew what she was singing, plus being a great musician. And she has left something here for so many of us singers to try to learn.
And every one of those singers, Billie Holiday, Sarah Vaughan, when they sang, there was 1,000 things in their voice. There was pain, there was beauty, there was emotion, there was struggle, there was swing, there was just a million complex things going on in their singing.
In fact, Sarah was almost too good for her own good. Despite her stature as a jazz oracle, record producers shied away from her because she was extra work. She never sang something the same way twice. One producer is said to have worked around Sarah's love for improvisation by simply handing her some sheet music and recording the first take, before he said she could go too far out.
And as the years went by, to hear her bottom get stronger and her middle and then the high notes, and for her to be able to go from one to the other, from a chest to a head tone to without a break, was just remarkable.
Sarah Vaughan never lost the amazing control over her voice. As she aged, her high notes became richer and more complex, like fine wine. Sadly, the sultry quality in her voice was probably helped along by her chain smoking. Like another icon of modern music, Nat King Cole, Sarah Vaughan died of lung cancer.